All right, so we got day 3 here, kind of end of the day. It's not that bright outside. It's what, 7-ish, 7:20-ish. Day 3. Really, it's plants day. If you can kind of check here, all the plants are in fact coming to the new place. A couple other things, really, just also to fill it out. Here's a big long cactus thing. It has, well, we'll deal with that, but. Day 3 is okay. I'm shutting down the utilities here, got a bunch of little tasks done, that sort of thing, nothing all that exciting. Put all the furniture, all the big stuff that isn't coming on sale. We'll see how it goes, but the landlord said he can keep them, so it's pretty good. I'll have a nice swim, and that's it. All right, so day 3, new house. As we can see, there's a lot more stuff here. I don't really drink anymore, and I guess we can talk about that one day, but and I never really did hard stuff. Yeah, this looks a lot worse. But I'm thinking, all these pretty bottles, they could look really well over the mantle over there, maybe some of the rum I put in some recipes once in a blue moon, but I was never even a hard liquor drinker. A lot of this is from like 2010, 11, something like that. But anyways, so... this is day 3. Yeah, day 3. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I had to put the trash out today. And I kind of want to be back. I don't know. Do I want to travel out here just to put the trash can back? No, I have some other stuff I can. Because Fridays is still, I don't know, school's out. So I don't know what traffic's going to be like. Because I can either come early, stay here, go back late. Come out sort of late and go back really late because I still don't have my bed stuff here and all that, the toiletries. Oh, there's no light up here, that's right. There's just a very nice, I really like this. Look at this. Look at this massive ceilings. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to measure this. I don't have a tape measure here, but good Lord. Like I'm 6 feet, 6'2". So what is this? Put it all the way up, 12 feet? I don't know. 12? 10, 11, 12. This is massive. See, I think it's even bigger in the, what do you call it, in the master here. It doesn't have any lights here, though, so we have some grandma lamps here. Look at this arched ceilings up here. Jesus, this is nice. Look at this shit. I love it. So... anyways, let's see here. So yeah, this is fun, I'm already feeling the benefits from having a home and just having a kind of nice, stable little nook here. It's nice. And yeah, we'll have the computer here. I think for now we'll keep the chair thing over there. That still is, yeah, this is gonna be fun. And I think on Saturday probably I can move all the bedding. I can move all the toiletries in one move. Bedding, toiletries, the clothes, and then maybe the office. And then the kitchen doesn't really matter. We can do that maybe Sunday. We can maybe we can do 3 trips if we really are crazy about it, but there's not that much stuff. I mean, that's been one of the topics is, getting rid of a lot of the old stuff, except I guess liquor I don't even need, but would you really want to throw all this away? Even though, yeah, I don't know. I don't really need it, but and well, let's see here. We got a couple minutes. Come on now. I don't think have I opened. Is this even open here? I don't know. The Irishman, Irish whiskey. Unique Irish pot still whiskey, 70% malt Irish. I don't know what this is, but you put this here. You put this here. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like this. I really like this. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna do this for the next 30 minutes, one by one. Every different bottle of liquor we'll put. We could put like a lava lamp up there. There's already one over there. So, isn't this nice? This is nice. I like this. Yeah, let's, No, I like that. I think it's gonna have a nice vibe, and you can put 2 rows, so you can put. Oh. Yeah, I'm not much of an interior designer here, but boy, we can put like the tall ones kind of in the back, the big ones. Like, hopefully it's not too heavy, but I imagine, you know, it's a pretty load-bearing sort of thing. Yeah, this is good. So well, this is a massive gin, extra dry. All right. Yeah, this feels like home now. Here's all this liquor. This feels like home. Okay, so hold on. I'll push this here. Kind of like that. Oh, look at that. This is nice. Look at that. I mean, I guess without the zoom, but no, I like this. This could be very nice. This could be very nice. All right. No, this is good. This is really nice. I like it. You know, and the neighborhood is nice, everything. It still is a lot cheaper than anything in the area I was considering. The pool here, it's open till God knows when. I had a very nice late night swim. It was a nice cold pool. It's almost June, and yet it was still so nice and cold. So anyways, even getting rid of the grandma pillows and all this other assorted crap, it's going to be so nice in here. You know? Yeah, I'm thinking computer's going to be over there in that area. It's going to be nice and, you know, we might even do something with the soundproofing, because especially if I'm going to be recording here, this doesn't have any carpet, which is an advantage of carpet. Well, I mean, we could put some paintings up. I have some dopey paintings. I don't know. We can figure out something interesting here, something form-fitting. Because again, it's my home now. It's my fucking home. I don't have to be like, oh, I have to move and oh, I can't buy too much paint. I don't want to. See, I don't like buying too much stuff, right? But you could have some visually appealing things, you know, that kind of fit with the walls and stuff, right? And then the windows. You could have a couple things that just fit, you know. No, this is very nice. I do like this. It does give some possibilities here, you know. Uh-oh. Looks like the neighbor's home. And, yeah, that is the one thing, is these lots are not massive. And even though it's very nicely designed, there's just like spots where it's like, ooh, they can see me. Not that I care, but it's just kind of like, ugh. I don't know. We'll figure that out too, I'm sure. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's really fun to just be moving now. You know, as I said, I switched. Well, I haven't switched the utilities off formally, but I called into the water people. I called into the electric company, the gas company. And yeah, June 7th, I think, is the last day formally there. And oh, my nose. So yeah, this is good. This is very nice. You know. And yeah, things are working out great here. You know, things are working out pretty good. You know. So, anyways, I think that's it for now. And day 4, I'll come out here because, you know, it's one of those things where I'm gonna have to come out here, and there's a couple other things I'm gonna move out and blah blah blah. Maybe I can move some of the kitchen stuff out. In fact, I don't know what's with my nose. You know, because I don't really need the kitchen per se. I can have takeout for one day or two. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. We can get rid of these nasty pillows as well, and then see what we can get for these. This big old. This was the sort of liquor cabinet, because I opened this when it was not open house, but they showed there was liquor in here. There's lots of liquor in there. You know. But they certainly took that with them, and yeah, I just cannot get over like this thing, you know. Like, let's get a not plastic. It's some kind of metal table. It's an IKEA table. It's an IKEA metal table that probably should be out. And of course, there's stains Of course, there's got to be stains. And it's just like, come on. So. Anyways, I think that's it for now, but yeah, I'm a bit hyped. I like this. I really like this, you know. Yeah, of all the homes I looked at, all the possibilities, this and a few others were really nice. And in terms of the few nice ones, a lot of them were sold very quickly. And in terms of the yard, not having a back, this is the best of all of those anyways. It's not as new, but we've talked about it. It's fine. It's fine. I love it. So anyways, that's it for now, and yeah, we'll talk tomorrow. I think I'll put this into one big reel and do that. But I think that's it for now. Yeah. All right. So day 4 out here at the new house. As we can see, lots of kitchen stuff on this table. Got a couple new things. That's about it. You know, just had another late night run out here. Had a nice little swim. Oh, the pool is so nice and cool. It's great. So that's really it. Tomorrow is going to be like the one big move. I'm probably going to take the office and transplant it here. Probably the bedding stuff. Tomorrow's Saturday, so the traffic shouldn't be that bad. I could make 2 runs in the middle of the day and not be caught up in too much traffic, but we'll see. So, yeah, so that's it. I might sleep here tomorrow night. I don't know yet, but I'll definitely have the office here. You know, and most of the kitchen, not everything, but most of the kitchen is here. So day 4 has been a smashing success. Friday, you know, couple big boxes, and you know, it's been such a nice casual move, you know. Outside of the first day or day before the first day, you know, where I had some issues with what exactly is going to happen. Now it always works out. It just works out. So, you know, everything's going according to plan. Yeah, this looks like a lot, but you know, just stack in. The one thing is the spice rack. I had a nice little spice rack that I made myself with nothing but wood and glue. And let's see here. And I like it so much, right? But it doesn't quite fit anywhere. You know, like here you have this thing, so it doesn't quite fit here. And then the cabinets are kind of low. So the one thing I was thinking, like, instead of this, you could do this, right? You could like do it like that, but then you have to take that off, and oh my God. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of the fact that I made this like 10 years ago, and it still works. But it's a massive spice rack, as it turns out. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. But as they sell these spice racks, and it's like, oh, it's a spice rack that has 5 things on it. It's like, wow, that's unimpressive. But we might see what we can buy. So that's really it. You know, I did quite a bit today, but you know, I'll be headed back to the old house, sleep there, and day 5. Day 5 is tomorrow. Alright, so this is day 5, I believe. This is run 1. I might come back again, but all the computer stuff is gone. It's boxed up, all the office stuff in the back. I actually sold the little shelf unit here today for $50, so that's nice. Printer, this stuff, the remainder of the kitchen. And I'll go back out there, new house. I'll take a nice swim after this. Maybe I'll come back and pick up all the clothing and bedding and toiletry stuff. I don't know. You know, it's like, well, we could come back, swim here tomorrow, or sleep here tonight, and then just do bedding and toiletries tomorrow, and that's it on Sunday. I don't know yet, you know. In any case, I'm going to be back here tonight, either to pick up stuff or just sleep over again, and for one last time, I don't know. But there's still some other, yeah, it's fine. So this is it. All of this is going to fit in the car relatively comfortably, and yeah. So, yeah, today was kind of fun. Had a nice lunch, had 3 of those Vietnamese sandwiches. They're really good, like nice big ones, yeah. So, yeah, not much. Not much else going on, just kind of casual packing and listening to things. And so anyways, that's it for now, and yeah. All right, so day 5, trip 1, and the only trip. I thought maybe it's the weekends, the traffic's gonna be better, and it was. But you know, I could do 2 trips, and it's like no. I did some of the remnants of the kitchen. That was 1 box. I brought the computer over, the monitor, the printer, so the whole office stuff. And yeah, that was it. So the only major stuff that remains at the old house is, of course, the bed and toiletries, the bedroom and the bathroom. So I'm gonna go there, last night there, and tomorrow I'll get all of that stuff, and I'll sleep here tomorrow night for the first time. Day 6. So it's been kind of fun. I also sold the monitor stand, that Kallax Expedit IKEA shelf for 50 bucks. There's this kind of woman who came by, and she couldn't lift, of course, anything. I had to I'm not exactly Mr. He-Man here, right? So I was like, struggling with the frickin' shelf unit. But I managed to do that, and it didn't fit in this car, and it's like I might as well buy a new one or something that fits pretty well here. I don't even know. I got 50 bucks for that, so it's like, hey, all right. I was gonna leave it with the landlord, but all right, here's 50 bucks. You got a little workout, you know. so, but again, I'm thinking the TV, or not the TV, but the monitor is gonna be here. The computer stuff. It is a bit echoey. I will grant you that. Windows and yeah, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. And then on this side, we can have the monitor. That's the small monitor. I don't have the big monitor yet. I'll have to bring that over. Somewhere over here, and then we can have a little couch here or something already. Something is there. Not really that great, but whatever. We'll figure it out. And yeah, so. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's just, you know, I'm kind of glad that the process is winding to a close, and I can finally just live here. And I also got the plan. You know what? Let's try the lights. Maybe I know there's some weird lights. They're really nice and bright at night. Let's see if it flashes up. Nope. Nope. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. Maybe one of these? Ah, yes, look at that. There's lights all around. It's beautiful. Now let's see. The lights don't quite come here all the way this way. No, there's other lights under the deck. But basically there's a deck, and I already put the plants out finally that I could get out here. They've been in the garage for a day or two, so you know, I haven't unpacked everything and put where they should be. I've just sort of clumped it into office area and kitchen stuff. And thankfully they left it nice and clean, so I don't have to do any extra cleaning or hire anybody for it. So that's very good. They're very, very good. Some like the old furniture that has like, you know, it's like it just looked dirty. So I'm actually just washing that right now, but. So you know, this is day 5, so every day I did a little bit, and that's good. I think that's a much better way of, well, I don't know. I think that's a good way of doing it. I didn't have that much stuff to begin with. You know, everything fit in the Elantra, you know, or everything that I could fit into the Elantra I took every day, and even with the fact that I don't have that much stuff, it still has taken about 5 days or 5 trips. So that's, you know, yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah. So you know, it's nice. I like it here. I really, really do. Yeah, I was looking at this thing, and I was like, "Am I imagining that this works?" Because if you turn it on, like right now, it's off, and see, I don't know if the camera picked it up, but there was a flicker as I turned it off. So. Maybe. I saw it. I might be crazy. I don't know. And let's turn it off. Okay, I saw that on the viewfinder or whatever on the back here, so I don't think I'm completely crazy. It's probably going to come up in the camera. There's another light near the garage that's not really working. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if I want to invest in an electrician. Because this bulb thing, see, like this, it's just obnoxious, isn't it? So you have this random bulb here, and it's hardwired in. I don't know why they couldn't just get one of those, like one of those things, a lamppost or something. And then, are those ants inside my house? I'll have to get rid of those. Anyways, so I had a fun day, swam as well, and you know, I'm looking forward to just kind of moving in and finally doing some more videos talking about and I really feel it. I guess if we want to talk about something a little more substantive today, I am quite feeling it. There's no camera here. Hopefully there's no microphone there. I am feeling it, you know. It's like this is my home. I get to be here. And it's my home. That's it, you know. I get to do whatever I want. And that's going to be fun, I think. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Even before the move, sort of concurrent with the move, you know, I've already started doing some stuff. Even some of the deeper stuff with the May 1st voice recording only. I think that's the only one up right now. Yeah, there's so much on backlog right now. But that's what it is. It's just it's been a slow going, but then again, for 6-7 years I didn't do very much after I published Grero, so it's like, okay, you know, it's taken a while, but I think I'm ready to do more. You know, I do want to get to the point where I don't know if you know, it's like I swim every day or almost every day. I walk every day except the last few days because I've been going back kind of late and all that, but whatever. What do I want to say? So I do want to get to the point where I do it every day, or at least I feel good about it. I put out some good stuff. I don't have this feeling of, ooh, I don't want to do it, and I can't do it, and it's just nothing happens, you know. I want to have a good flow. And we're getting there. We're getting there, I think, you know. It's just, again, the expectation was with Grero, all right, we'll find some people, we can do some of that stuff. We can talk about the masculinity stuff, we can write about it, we can throw a ball around, right? Let's find some people like-minded. That didn't work out so well, did it? So, but that's where we are, and, you know, that sort of thing, so. Oh, boy, what am I talking about? I've been drinking a lot because, you know, water, but I don't want to get dehydrated. I think one of these days I kind of got a little more dehydrated. Maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know. It is one of those things where it's like my throat's a little scratchy. It's like it's the summer, so it is getting hot. It's Houston-ish, you know, so it's humid and hot. Is it that? Is it just the summer? I don't know. But there's nothing. Whatever. But the point is, I'm doing fine. This is going to be fun to put back, and yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for now. And day 6, the final move-in, I guess. I'll have some small things I'll move, 7, 8 maybe. And Friday is the last official day at the old place. So that's good. Quick move out, and that's it for now. Alright, so this was the bedroom. I slept on the futon last night. Somebody actually took it this morning. The Echo is here because the shelves I couldn't sell, but you know, who cares? I'm mostly interested in moving, but everything is gone now. Kitchen or bathrooms. Even the toilet is there still, yes. No. Let's see. So yeah, it's cleared out. This was the closet. You know, this used to have stuff in here. And this is day 6, I want to say. I don't know. I keep getting, I'm kind of confused on these things. Day 7, 6? I don't know. I think it's day 6. But the point is, the bedding stuff, a couple other little things, tables, just a little, but really today's the big day in terms of I'm going to finally sleep at the other house for the first time. again, I'm taking the monitor, I'm taking this stuff, but next few days I can come back once, just like I have been for the last few days. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. I'm not off to the best start, but I haven't had the best mood in the last day or so. The kind of bad mood hit, you know, the kind of despairing mood. It's like, what's the point of any of this shit? And I had a couple good days of moving and feeling good about that and at least keeping myself busy with that, but I don't know, it's just, maybe I'm just overwhelmed with, you know, all the new stuff at the new house, because I haven't unpacked. I just took everything out of the box, and it's not like, you know, I took it off the shelves, put it in the box, took it out of the box. I think I can put it, you know, there's plenty of space there and everything, but it's just, I don't know, maybe it's that, but no, I'm in a better position to just start making videos about the actual content I want to do, and not just talking about how I want to talk about things, or talking about how I can't talk about things, which has been very interesting, I do have to add. Very interesting, I'm sure. Yeah, it's amazing how echoey this room is once you take out the shelves. Because I didn't have anything else here. There was no carpet here, but there was a futon down, there were some shelves in the corner, and that's really it. And yet now it's just so echoey. So I'm just thinking about the glass room, the converted patio where I'm gonna have the office, of what can I do in there to you know, to make it less echoey if it's possible. I don't want to drive myself crazy, but we'll find something, I'm sure. But anyway, so it's just been that kind of crappy mood where it's like, what's the point of any of this? But again, the point of this is I haven't been honest about the stuff I wanted to write about, the military school incident and those sort of things. And I don't even want to go into I don't want to just ruminate on that too much and repeat it. But yeah, I think the car, let's look at the car. It's always good to have a car shot. So just a couple things in the back. There really wasn't that much today. Let's see, I'll put this on. There we go. A couple boxes here. The clothing, some old crappy paintings. Most of it's really just for soundproofing, you know? It's not even, I don't even care about the paintings. It's just, I'm not much of a painter. I thought I could just scribble some stuff and it'll look pretty. Yeah, one of those ideas that didn't really work out. But I appreciate the soundproofing I have as a result, you know? So anyways, this is probably day 6, I imagine. And we'll be sleeping at the new house. And yeah, that's it. So just wanted to sort of, yeah, I think I'm gonna put all of these together into a massive, 3-hour presentation. Yeah, I'm moving a little bit every day, yeah. So that's it for now, I guess. Yeah. That's very rude. I just yawned right as I was starting this. Anyway, so I've done a little bit of work here. Not too much, because everything is still everywhere. So this is what, technically it's day 6, the day after. It's a little bit past midnight. But I got the bedding here. I already set that up, toiletries and bathroom stuff. And I did a little bit of work in the kitchen, but I put all the liquor bottles on that, whatever that's called. I hope the weight is not too much, because I don't know what, you know, I don't know, it's probably okay. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I think it looks kind of nice, you know, gives a little bit of color to that side of the room. But, I should go back. Yeah, so today's day 6. I got the rest of the stuff out here. And yeah, the sort of bad mood that I have kind of continued. Kind of up and down and the usual. I went swimming, I kind of thought about things, and the bad mood sort of went away. You know, if I thought things through, and it'd be nice to, I mean, I did record that camping video May 1st. I think that might be the only one. I have a lot of backlog. Maybe I uploaded another one after that, but I have a backlog of things here. And then finally we get the computer. I have a laptop just set up over there, but hopefully we can set some stuff up over there. But anyways, so Yeah, yeah, the camping video is generally a good look at the train of thoughts that I have on these things. And it just comes down to it's impossible to find people, or near impossible to. I'm not sure how much of a deep dive I want to do on it, you know. But it's been real tough to find like-minded people, you know, who. Well, I'm staring at it right now, you know. If we can look at the zoom feature, I took the books off the that thing above the fireplace. See right there? I don't know. See. Look at that. So those books right there. It's nobody's. See, and that somewhat gives me hope that, you know, there are some things I can do. You know, I can talk about all the things I haven't been able to talk about out loud. You know? But what's the point? You know? The very fact that there are some good books that at least touch on this topic, the fact that they're over there, the fact that lots of people have read them, and yet there doesn't seem to be a critical mass of people you can talk to about these things. You can't show up and say, all right, here's a checklist, you know. Sometimes we talked about the masculine stuff here, you know. That's important, you know. I like to, you know, swim. I like to exercise. That's all good stuff. The Grero stuff is good. But the deeper stuff, you know. Talking about the military school incident, you know. Why is it that I could not talk to anyone else about my shitty parents and say, is this normal? How is it that this is, it's just, how is it okay for these people to do this to me? Like, this makes no sense. Why is it that I can't talk to them about this? You know, why is it that when I was little, they threatened to abandon me so many times? Why is this okay? You know, and it just feels like I'm in zombie world where there's no one to talk to about these sort of things, you know. And so in some ways it gives me hope that, okay, I haven't talked about those books over there. I haven't talked about these sort of topics out loud. You know, because with the Grero thing, I hoped, okay, fine, we'll do the masculine stuff. People will show up, and then maybe we can get into that. We can kind of establish some kind of rapport, and then we can get into that. Well, even that didn't work, but it's like, it's already written. I can't do it better than those people, you know. Molyneux had some good videos on this too, some of the earlier stuff. It helped quite a bit. But why is it that there isn't a single person in my life that I could call up and talk to about any of those books with? Why is that? Why is that? You know? And it's just sort of interesting because even when I'm in a good mood, I've probably talked about this before in the maybe camping one, but it bears repeating because, you know, it's never those things, it's never those specific deeper issues that sort of set me off in a bad mood or directly. It's always some very superficial sort of problem, like the dishwasher. You know, back when I, you know, was moving in or bought the house, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to get a new dishwasher. It's a small dishwasher. As it turns out, like, it's a normal sized dishwasher. It's not an 18-inch dishwasher even. Like, I don't know. I just thought it's like a smaller one or something. But, and then that starts a really bad mood cycle in me, you know. But it always comes down to, yeah, I can't talk to anyone about those sort of things. But even if I'm in a good mood, I know I can't talk to anyone about those things. But I'm still in an okay mood. I'm still in a mood of, where's this camera pointing? I'm still in a decent mood. I still know these things. I was thinking today, the chance of me finding what I want, finding like-minded people, or finding a critical mass enough in this world to live for, it's greater than or equal to 0. So there's a decent chance, there's a good chance, I think, that, this doesn't end with anything that I want. And, that's not good, but that's a possibility. But it's greater than 0. It doesn't take that many people. There's, hundreds of millions of people in this country, billions of people who can speak English. So again, I think I've done the numerator, denominator stuff, but again, that bears repeating. It bears repeating. So, I don't need millions of people out of the billions who could understand that stuff. But, 1 or 2 would be nice, I guess, or it's a good start. Where is this fucking thing pointing? I don't know where, well, I do know where my tripod is. I could put it down somewhere, but I'm not going to. I don't know where it's pointing. So, anyways. So yeah, it's just part of it is, again, look, and I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to be staring directly at those books. Toxic parents, if you had controlling parents, what is it, divorcing a parent or something like that? It's like, but why can't I talk to anyone about this? And those books. In fact, let's zoom in again, because we got some time to kill, don't we, here? Okay, now. There are some blue covers on, oh, the light doesn't work. You're going to have to take my word that black spotter. There's some titles, and then there's some of those books are covered. Okay, they have some blue covering on it. And I had some of that blue paper covering for books left over from high school. So I bought these books shortly after high school, and I cover them because I still live near my parents. And I would go out to the park sometimes and read it, and in case they showed up, or, I mean, it'd be pretty rare, that they would, but just in case, I gotta put a cover on it. So obviously I can talk to them about those sort of things. But could I talk to anyone else about them? Why is that? Right? So that's the thing, is the reason it's very difficult to start talking about these things is there's very little hope. And whenever these despairing moods come about, that's what it is. There's no hope. This is not going to end well. I'm just going to kill myself. And again, even in the good moods where I'm not feeling terrible, it's like, yeah, it's still probably what's going to happen. It just doesn't hit me. Intellectually I know it, but I don't feel it, at least then. But these books have been written. These are decent books. It's a good start. And who's talking about them? Right. Well, we might as well. The second book there, what is it? It's nobody's fault. There's one little preface in there. It's a story, it's a psychiatrist who basically says, yep, we should medicate children. They're a problem, and if they're having problems, it's their brain chemistry, you see. But every single one of the stories that he has these little, I forget the name, little stories, composite stories. I'm drawing a blank on the specific name. But the point is, he has these very specific he has these stories where such and such kid comes to his office, right? And we're going to have to give him meds because it's his brain chemicals. But every one of the stories, it's like the parents are shit. Like there's something wrong with the parents. But instead of solving that, it's, put the kids on drugs. It's nobody's fault. It's definitely not the parents' fault. We got to put Johnny on medication. And it's like, but maybe the parents are shitty. Maybe the culture is shitty. Maybe the schools are shitty. Nope, we got to put him on drugs. You know, and the very first story that's in there, it's a little preface. It's not even a formal chapter, but it's like 3 paragraphs. It's a page. And even in that page, and maybe one day we'll get to actual content and reading this stuff and looking through it. But you read that one story and it's like, holy shit. The parents are going through a divorce. You know, they're not particularly mature about it. The kid's acting out. Why is he being put on drugs? You know, anyways. But there have been other people who've written against this. I'm certainly not the first person to say kids are over-medicated. You know, but it just feels hopeless. It really does. You know, which is, no one really cares or understands this. It's just fucking zombie world here. You know, speaking of other books, I actually have it on my MP3 player, which is it hooked it over? I don't know where it is. Everything's new. Oh, it's right here. There we go. So, I actually put Brave New World as an audio book on the MP3 player. But there was one little incident, or one little story in Brave New World that I remember. Is this the Rock? Who cares? And it was the part where I think it was the character they call the Savage. And the Savage went to some place where everybody was being doped up in that society, right? But he goes to like the Deltas or somebody, but he starts throwing away their medicine, right? And then the people just start attacking him, right? And that's generally people's reaction to these sort of things. It's either just, you know, just gross indifference or hostility, you know? You just... And it's interesting things I remember. It's like, that's the one thing I remember about the book, right? Is, okay, everyone's like drugged up. It's some dystopian thing. But that's like the one little incident I remember. We could talk about that too. But again, what's the point? You know? God, I sure hope that doesn't fall down. Because it looks like a lot of alcohol there. It's a lot of bottles. But, yeah, well, you know, the rest of the house seems constructed pretty well, so hopefully it's not too just decorative, that they just, hey, let's put a piece of lumber in right above the fireplace, you know, just, it can hold 5 pounds. I don't know, we'll see. You know. Oh, is it more silent here? I think so. I think it's a little more quiet here at this house. I don't know. Well, I don't know. How many minutes is it? 15. Well, so yeah, that's what I've been dealing with today. And you know, maybe this is just the process of I got to talk about how I can't talk about things, and I got to talk about how I will talk about things, but I could go there right now, lift open the book and start reading, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to, you know, we're not going to do that, no. You know, and I've always had these ambitions of, ooh, I'll just do that stuff, but the passion is just not there, because it's the hopelessness, is what is the point of talking about these things? You know, to the degree, it's the same thing with just the simple Grero stuff. It's like, I thought that was superficial enough. It didn't go into the really deep stuff. I thought that would get a crowd, you know. What do I know, right? Really? You know, everyone's just satisfied with the gay stuff and the heterosexual stuff. Just get married, have kids, and or not do that, and just do the gay stuff. And really, there isn't a thin sliver. And again, it's the numbers stuff. You know, we said the numerator, denominator stuff. I don't need to find a lot of people. Okay, fine. Same principle. It's like, yeah, the Greek stuff and the Roman stuff, yeah, most people have a same-sex attraction. Yeah, okay, that still is valid, but we don't need them all, okay? But nonetheless, out of 100 people, you know, 1, 2, really? All these masculine guys, they just love being around women all day long, getting married, and just, really? That list of characteristics where you don't, really? Everyone's just so satisfied with that whole heterosexual stuff, the breeders stuff. What is it? I think I quoted some sitcom. What is Queer as Folk, the British version, and it was the quote was the fascist heterosexual orthodoxy. So it's like, really, everyone's just so satisfied with that. Apparently. And it wasn't even these books on shitty parents and because that's the thing, is they never touched on the implications of these things. It's like, why is it that I don't have anyone to talk to about these things with? They never went into that. Do we want to make this a long one? I don't know. Ugh. Look, yeah, the hopelessness is that there's plenty of decent stuff out there about this stuff. There's plenty of decent stuff, and where are the people? Where are the like-minded people who are like, yep, I've been through this, parents threatened to abandon me, or whatever, and they're shit, and let's go throw a ball around, or whatever. The hell am I going to do for the next 40, 50 years? Maybe we could answer that question. What is there worth sticking around for? Is there anything, anybody, or anything worth being a part of? And the answer is probably no for me. But again, there's that, it's my chance of finding anything worthwhile is what? Equal to or greater than 0. It could be nothing. Could be no chance. Probably there's no chance. But it's not 100% that it's no chance. And, yeah. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. I think even just talking about it makes it a little better. Better for now, at least. Anyways, it is getting, I don't know. I go to bed, 2? I've been going to bed a little better. It used to be 4 and 5-ish. Over the last couple months, for whatever reason, I've transitioned away from that. It's been a lot better. 1, 2, 3, maybe. And it's not just, I'll sleep a little later because I have a nice flexible schedule. I don't have to do anything, which is, I guess, we'll talk about that another day. But it's not just I go to bed at 4 and 5 and then, I'll just wake up later. I mean, it just makes a different day as well on top of that. Anyways, I do think that's it for now. I think that'll give me enough to ponder, and it's going to be interesting when I compile this whole moving episode together as one big thing. I don't think it's going to be, hour or 2. It's going to give me, because I like to timestamp these things, it's good to think it through, and then it's always there, but it'll give me some good things to talk about later. I'll be reminded of things again. Anyways, that's it for now, and that's it.